Knicks versus the Boston Celtics, y'all. This was a great game. It's a great game. But before I get into that, shout out to my Kings for beating the Portland Trailblazers today. Great game. So proud of my team, even though we had a great lead and gave up the lead and made it a nail biter. But yeah, great job. Harrison Barnes in 8 threes, most of his whole career. Yeah, I got to go into the play-ins. Keep in mind for the Sacramento Kings. All right, so this New York Knicks game. Awesome game with the double overtime. So here's my feedback real quick. So look, great game. But here's the one thing that stood out to me. Jayson Tatum. I was told before the game started, I was told that Jayson Tatum would have an MVP type season. And then my thing is he has that ability already. He had the ability last year. His issue is his aggressiveness, in my opinion. So let's look at what he did. First of all, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum should have deferred to Jaylen Brown towards the end of the game. Jaylen Brown had a hot hand today. So I don't know why Jayson Tatum took that shot in overtime and he airballed that got them to double overtime. That should have been Jaylen Brown taking that shot. Down the stretch, Jaylen Brown the ball should have been in his hands and let him make the decision. He had 46 points. Jaylen Brown had 20 points in the first quarter. So he had the high hand. He kept them in the game. So I don't understand that. Now, Jayson Tatum. He relied on his jumper too much. He was 7 from 30 from the field. He took 30 shots, made 7. Out of 30 attempts, 21 of those shots were jump shots. Out of those 21 jump shots, 15 were from the three-point line. He only hit 2 threes. He only shot 5 free throws the whole game. That just tells you he's not aggressive. He gained weight, right? All these players gaining weight. My man De'Aaron Fox put 10 pounds on too. But anyways, he gained weight. He's in the gym. Everybody showing how bigger he is. Go to the cup. Get to the free throw line. That's what great players do. They get to the free throw line. So he was 7 from 30, which is going to happen. You're going to be tired. You have off nights. But when you have off nights, get to the free throw line. So the New York Knicks, man, Julius Randle is a grown man. He is a grown man. He was a mismatch all night. He's too strong. He's a mismatch all night. All right. They kept putting Marcus Smart on him. That just tell you they had nobody to guard Julius Randle. But the good thing about the Knicks this year, they got some help. They got some offensive help this year. They got Kemba Walker. They got Fournier. Fournier had 32 points, and he took 25 attempts. He was very, very aggressive. What I like about Julius Randle also, he made 8 out of 8 of his free throws, but also when he needs to work, when he had 8 rebounds, he should be a double-digit rebounder on a nightly basis. But the Knicks, they have a well-rounded team. They are much better than they were last year. D Rose had an off game. He was 3 for 13 from the field. He had an off game. RJ Barrett was 6 from 11, I believe. He had 19 points. He had a good game. It was actually a spurt when he had I think he scored it was only 4 points straight. Well, 6 points straight because he got fouled on the fast break. Well, RJ Barrett played really good. He was a spark off the bench. So the New York Knicks, they have a well-rounded team. I like their team. And for them to be a great defensive team and not so much on the offensive side and scoring over 130 points today, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. That's pretty good. Now with Boston, I had Boston finish as a 9th seed because Boston didn't really make a lot of moves last year. All they did was add Dennis Schroeder, and he didn't play well today at all. It was a lot of times in the fourth quarter and overtime when they swung the ball to Dennis Schroeder to hit a clutch 3, and he missed. So the Celtics will be dependent a lot on Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart had an okay game also. So and he played great defensively, Marcus Smart. So that's my take. The Knicks, that game shouldn't have been close. The Knicks should have won that game, but late in the game, because early in the game, the reason why the Celtics had the lead because Jaylen Brown was so high from the field. And then also, I'm not going to say Jayson Tatum going to be off like he was on a nightly basis, but he has to just be more aggressive. He has to get to the free throw line. he has to get to the free throw line. But the Knicks are pretty good. I like Randle. Randle is a strong guy. You know, I like the fact that he uses his size to get his points. I like the rotation of the bench. They got RJ Barrett and D Rose on the bench, which is pretty good. Those two sparks right there, you know. So I like that. So they played. It was a great game, very entertaining with the double overtime. Yeah, very exciting day in the NBA. So once again, shout out to my Kings with 1-0 undefeated. But yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys at the next episode. All right, thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Now, before you leave, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to like this video if you haven't done it yet. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet. Share this video with someone you know that will be interested in listening to what we talked about today. And last but not least, hit the notification bell so you can make sure every time we upload a video, you'll be notified on YouTube. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next episode.